Hide and seek. Coded messages sent by the Undine infiltrator lead you to a distant nebula where enemies lie in wait.
This mission briefing is classified. Starfleet intelligence has been working on cracking the coded message sent by the Undine agent you exposed at Pajem. And we think we have something. There are several references to the Paulson Nebula in the data. That is an area of space near the Lackey system that we don't know much about. Starfleet needs you to survey the nebula and find out why the Undine have an interest in it. Be careful. When the Enterprise D was in the area, it reported that the composition of the clouds may screen opponents from your sensors.
So, let's head to the Lackey system, shall we? According to this map, it's in the Orion sector, just by the Deneva system. Okay, so heading there now. Still not. It's basically in the heart of Federation space, so not knowing much about it has to have been given a specific discussion. I mean, we have the number of sectors there, all controlled by the Klingons, Romulan Republic, the Borg, Romulans. But coming up for the system now at Warp 5.62. We really need to get a faster ship, but we're still only level 5. So we don't get anything new until a little after. Let's hold off. Lackey, a star nebula on the edge of the Paulson Nebula. This system is considered a hazard to starship navigation. The high levels of magnesium and chromium hinders sensor operations, and enemy ships have been known to hide in the nebula to prey upon unwary transports. Hence why the name of the mission is Hide and Seek. Because we are seeking out what hides within this nebula. Sir, we are receiving a distress signal from the USS Valor. They are under attack by Gorn, and their shields are failing. Captain, they can't take much more. Signal the Valor that we're on our way. Gorn. System problem. Forgot to do my little trick. Oh well. The Gorn don't seem to be much problem anyway. High yield and fine.
Target's shield has failed.
Okay, let's check on the Valor.
Thank you for the assist. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the nebula had on our engines. We retreated from the nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation.
Presumably the Gorn didn't take that well.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, we'd be sucking vacuum. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to a starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck.
Sounds like we arrived just in time.
There are crystals on some of the larger asteroids here. That's why we headed for this location in the first place. If you could gather some crystals for us, we can make it to safety. Send us a hail if you have any questions about the nebula. We would be happy to share our data.
We can't give you any dilithium without shutting down our engines, which is too risky. We'll collect some dilithium from the asteroids. Okay. So we have gone mining dilithium. But what for? There are many. This dilithium is not exceptionally pure, but a few more loads. Yeah. Okay. Enemy coming into range. 3, 2, 1.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
That worked just as planned. Evasive maneuvers, quick swerve round, activate tachyon beam, then fire high yield. Even if it had more hull integrity than 18%, there's no way that ship would have lasted much longer. Damn it. They should be more interested with us than Novala. Alright.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Get around for close range high yield. Torpedo burst. 47%, 46%, 45%, 40%. Okay. We're about on track. Let's come around. Explosion, take out the mines, take out the mines. As far as I can tell, we took minimal damage from that. Hulls at 86%. 89%. Still over the dilithium.
We're in your debt. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157. If you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back.
Thank you for the advice, fella. Artemis out. Right, let's go. Lucky 3. Captain, the decalithium processing facility is dead ahead. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and freighters. Situation analysis? They know they're in Federation territory, and they're trying to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. Of his sharp freight is all we're detecting so far.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Okay. Attempting to some kind of interference field. We can't get a lock on the decalithium. Something's jamming our ability to look and beam up. Probably a nearby jamming station. Detecting some suspicious tachyon emissions and signs of Klingon technology. This is more than a simple Gorn mining operation. We need to destroy that jamming station to get the decalithium. We may not be able to beam the decalithium up, but it won't stop us from beaming a spatial charge down. Prepare spatial charges. Signal a warning as we beam them to the station. The charges are prepared and we can beam them over as soon as we're in transport range. A general warning broadcast will signal just before we start the transport. Okay? There's a cruiser. We'll be about 5 kilometers away from the jamming station before we're in fighting range of the cruiser. No. Cruiser's changing course. Alright, beam him over. Managed to destroy the jamming station before we actually engaged the cruiser. That's good. I didn't see it. Damn it. That's definitely an unforeseen issue. All that means is it's taking up more time. Grab my unit, fire. Whoa, whoa. Like that for a moment. Apologies. We'll go on art, getting away from this one. Okay. Let's be no decalithium crystals aboard. Right, the decalithium crystals are doing the trick, sir. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%, and we should be able to boost the impulse drive enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. Coordinates from the Valor are locked in, and we are ready to go to warp at your order. Let's go. Captain, scanners show that the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. There is definitely something big here, and it might be hidden on another high-density object. We should scan all high-density objects in the vicinity. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we got an array of some kind. If Klingons have a listening post here, that means Klingon ships probably cloaked. Okay, so we have a ruined mine that we're just coming up for. That looks like some sort of array. And there's 3 Borel class ships there. I saw because when we were in closer range, the names were up. Ah, it's a satellite, not an array. Okay. But taking out 3 ships will take some time. I guess it's time we're just gonna have to waste. Right, first one coming into range.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
First one down. Damaged.
Target's shields have failed.
Everyone's below 50%. 33%. 32, 27, 23, 20%, 15, 6. Right, let's just scan this disabled satellite. There's no 22nd century satellite deployed in the area of the space, was not well known, no longer operational. Which means with that enemy ship there and what appears to be a second asteroid, probably it's another facility, just an extra large, we now have a Raptor. Which means there has to be something. Ah.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Slow. Incoming. Okay. I believe they're all the mines. Okay, let's begin scanning. So we found something. This asteroid is surrounded by gravitic mines of Klingon manufacture. What's more, there appears to be something on the structure of the surface. We've detected several Klingon life signs within. Are we picking up any transmissions from Klingon outposts? Judging by the high-frequency transmissions, I wager that the structure is some sort of listening station. I recommend we carefully punch a hole in the minefield and send an away team to the surface. Let's go. Deal with some Klingons. This further backs up the already known fact that the Gorn and the Klingons are aiding one another in this war. Well, that you wouldn't particularly expect to be a problem, because of course the Klingon are just one species, the Gorn are one species. The United Federation of Planets started with 4 species and now has several hundred species in its federation. You would initially think the fact that that is not a problem, but regardless, 2 very strong, powerful species, along with several other species, such as the Orion, would be a problem. Klingons! We're gonna have to fight our way to the computer room. Computer core. Sorry, flies. You're not my biggest fan at the moment. We're saying the obvious. The facility is way too large. Need heads. Okay. Which way is that? Let's just go this way. It's the only. Klingons taken care of. Fortunately, we then have a swords master. How interesting. And I believe that is all the Klingons. So, let's transmit data. We can upload these records to our computer for analysis, sir, but it will take some time. We'll need to defend the core until the computer is downloaded.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Okay. $40. 35 seconds. 30 seconds. We have more Klingons mobilizing. 20 seconds. For some strange reason, it doesn't like weapons fire. Suppose I'm getting 9, 7, 5, 3. Transmission's done. We've downloaded data set. I recommend that we get Starfleet intelligence as soon as possible. Rax to Artemis. Your away team's ready to beam up. The Artemis is picking up several Klingon ships inbound. If we leave now, we can be gone before they arrive. Let's depart.
Well done. Starfleet will analyze the data from the listening post. With luck, there will be something there that will help us in our fight against the Klingons.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, so we've leveled up. That's that mission done. We'll continue on with Stop the Signal in the next part. But for now, that's all. I'll see you in the next part.
We have decrypted some of the
Bye guys.